All right. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. We're really excited to kick this off. This
Stand
is
back a little
our
more.
first ever build in the city of Port Hueneme, so we're just very happy you could join us today. I am going to turn it over to our CEO, Darcy Taylor, who's going to say a few words and get us started.
Well, welcome everyone to the official groundbreaking ceremony for our newest affordable housing project here in the lovely city of Port Hueneme. Thanks for joining us on this very special day. My name is Darcy Taylor. I'm the CEO of Habitat for Humanity, Ventura County. We're excited to be a part of this ongoing process of development and low-income housing building projects that we're involved in. Any day now we'll be on the site. As you can see, we haven't actually done any excavation yet, but we're on process to start that process in the next couple of weeks. So very exciting time for us. We have with us today 5 partner families. They're kind of behind the camera, but you'll meet them very shortly. The Medinas, the Carlos, Alfaros, the Chavez, and the Rodriguez's will be sharing a little bit about their life and their process of the selection of the homes that they're going to be moving into. We're excited to have them here as well. They'll be involved in their build of their own homes. They'll spend time on site, hammering nails and doing things associated with the actual build of the project, and actually builds the sense of community of the 5 families together, working to complete their homes as one unit. So it's an exciting process that we like to call our gathering of our units and families. So before we get started, I want to thank all of you who are watching today via online. You're witnessing the very beginning of an indescribable journey that our families go on. For this particular project, it'll be about 12 months before they'll actually receive their keys. And quite frankly, it's an amazing process when they do receive their keys to their own homes, and to be a part of that process is also important for the build cycle that our families go through. This project is a result of your generosity. Because of many of you, we have helped 72 families buy their own homes as part of this process as well. But because of you, your donations, your volunteerism, your spreading the word is what allowed us to do the things that we do in the county, and we're really grateful for that and your participation. I want to especially thank the following. I'm going to read this off of my sheet because I don't want to miss anybody. The city of Port Hueneme, this is our first build in this city. And I can tell you, as a construction company, they are easy to work with. I know a lot of officials that are here. They have been so generous in allowing us to do what we do. And also they donated to the project. So we're really grateful for all the support that they've given us. The County of Ventura is also a great partner for us, not just here in this project and helping us financially here, but also all over the county and helping us to push our vision and our mission forward as it relates to low-income family home ownership. The following donors have also had an incredible financial impact on the project. Our friends at St. Maximilian Kolbe Church have sponsored 11 families to date. 2 of you that are here today are also being sponsored by them, and that we're grateful for them. Many people say that we are connected at the hip with Kolbe. They are a great partner, have been with us since the very beginning, so we want to thank them as well. Bank of America is also a charitable. The Esper Peterson Foundation, Lawrence P. Frank Foundation is also financial contributors to this project. And then we have our new partners, the Port Hueneme Cannabis Dispensaries. I'm going to name them. Skullmaster, if they're here, thank you. Hueneme Patient Collective, they're here as well. From the Earth, which is an appropriate name, I think. Wheelhouse, Safeport, and Tradecraft. Thank you very much for your support for the project. We also have financial partners for this project from Sherwood Cares, Union Bank, which is our actual build construction partner, financial partner, Ventura County Community Foundation, and Yard Eye Services. Also want to thank our construction partners who have donated materials, labor, and funds. Lowe's of Oxnard. I want to encourage you all to buy things from them because that helps us here financially as well. Loyalty Counts, BE Electrician, RLD Fire Protection, Valley View Landscaping, Floyd's Construction, Fence Factory, and West Coast Air. Let's give them a hand too as well. I couldn't be here. Directors want to make sure I thank them as well. Rob Milkus, who was our board chair, our vice chair, Jackie Pierce, our board secretary, Frank Bloom, and our board treasurer, Brian Gilpatrick. Let's give them a hand as well. And thank you to all of our incredible volunteers, especially our crew leads that actually will be on site every day building this actual project with our families and with our subcontractors. They're an amazing group of guys and gals that do that for us, and our event team and our advisory council. Thank you as well. And once again, I want to extend my deepest gratitude to all of you and our incredible network of supporters for all the work you do for Habitat. This isn't really about Habitat. It's about providing families an opportunity for upward mobility. Yeah. And really, that's what's exciting about what we do here. It isn't about Habitat. It's about what we do in the community and how what we are about brings together people to accomplish great goals. And there are hundreds and hundreds of stories of how a house being purchased by a family changed the trajectory of that family's long-term growth. So thank you very much. I appreciate all the support and all the work, but we're just beginning, and hopefully you'll get a chance to come by and see the progress as we kind of move through the build cycle. And I'm going to turn it over to Supervisor Kelly Long.
Good morning. My name is Kelly Long. I'm your Ventura County Supervisor. I'm proud to serve Port Hueneme. The city of Port Hueneme is just so strong, and this project is making it stronger. I like to say thank you, Darcy, and the Habitat for Humanity. Just really appreciate you looking at City of Port Hueneme for this investment. This is a great opportunity to celebrate the groundbreaking of such an important project, a project of definitely many firsts. The first Habitat for Humanity project in the city of Port Hueneme, the first multi-family townhome to be built by the Habitat for Humanity, and finally, it will be the first multi-family dwelling built in Port Hueneme since I think it's 2012. And 5 families will put their own blood and sweat and savings into this project and will reap the reward of home ownership at the end. And it's such a pleasure to be able to do that. And I can't tell you how happy I am that both the County of Ventura and the city of Port Hueneme partnered with Habitat funding to help make this project a reality, and just really appreciate the sponsors and those that all just donated to this project. And I want to express a very big thank you and dedication to the dedicated staff of the Habitat orchestrating this life-changing project like this, and for all the staff of the city of Port Hueneme, Ventura County. Just thank you to everyone who's put all this together. And it's a contribution like these that just make Ventura County the best place to live in the state of California. I'm honored to serve you all, and I just can't wait to see you all in person. I miss you, and sorry I'm not able to be there today, but just congratulations and thank you so much for the opportunity to speak today.
Thank you, Supervisor Long. I want to echo Darcy's sentiments. Thank you all so much for your support of this project. Thank you to our newest partner families. Like Darcy said, families actually invest 500 hours of their time into the building of their own homes. They are super invested every step of the way. And so when they finally get the keys at the end of the process, it's just, there's nothing like it. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Supervisor Long. I echo your sentiments as well. I can't wait till we're all back together again, hopefully on site, helping build these homes. So next, I want to turn it over to Port Hueneme Mayor Stephen Gama.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I am extremely excited to be here. This is community. This is how a community comes together. This is how a community is formed. And this Habitat for Humanity project is going to be welcomed here in the community of Port Hueneme like you have no idea. It's a sunny day today, and we ordered that special. And before I get into my little speech, I want to recognize all the people here from the city of Port Hueneme that are making this possible. First and foremost, Andrew Salinas is our chief of police. He's a wonderful person for our city, and he's going to help this community be strong and be safe. And we really appreciate your involvement in being here today. Let's see. Steve Kenny is a consultant with the city. He helps us with our community development. Thank you for coming today. Tony Stewart. He's our community development director. He's going to be up close and personal with Darcy through this process, and we appreciate you being here today. Love your work. Our city manager, Brad Brick Connors, in the back. He's a quiet guy, but he's extremely effective and he gets things done, and we're so glad to have him a part of our community. Thank you. Okay, now for my colleagues on the council. We have Councilmember Laura Hernandez over here. She's a wonderful person. She works hard on behalf of everybody in our city. Thank you for coming. Misty Perez, she's right over here. She's a newer council member. She's a strong community advocate, and we really welcome you to the council and to this today. Bobby Martinez, another new city council member. He's the youngest one. He's a teacher. He's invested in this community, and we really are glad to have him. Rich Rollins, Mayor Pro Tem. He's our recreational specialist. We love having him a part of our community. We look forward to many great things. Okay, did I miss anybody? I think I got everyone. So the first time I met Darcy Taylor was in 1975. Four of my friends and I were going to play basketball, and Darcy Taylor was giving us a ride to Mesa Union Elementary School to go play basketball. Shortly into that trip, Darcy pulled over and looked at one of my friends, Rodney, and said, "Are you okay?" And we all focused on Rodney because we're little kids, and we're like, he's not okay. What Darcy didn't know was that Rodney had crashed on his skateboard right before we all got together to go play basketball. And what we didn't know until Darcy called attention to it was that Rodney needed emergency surgery because he had a fractured skull. So that's who Darcy Taylor is, always looking out for people other than himself. And then here we are, what, 40 some years later, and here we are helping people. Darcy Taylor is helping people get a home. Darcy Taylor is helping people come to the city of Port Hueneme and be a part of our wonderful community. It's just wonderful to see how this project has come together. 2 years ago, when we got elected, Councilmember Hernandez, Mayor Pro Tem Rollins, and I were elected at the same time. Shortly after being sworn in, Darcy Taylor gave us a call, and he came and he talked to us individually about, what do you think about a project for Habitat for Humanity? Well, eventually we all signed on and we agreed, and I can't believe we're at this moment today, right? Thank you, Darcy, very much for bringing this to us. So it's so exciting because it's frustrating as a city council member is sometimes it takes a while to get things going. But here we are today to do a groundbreaking ceremony for Habitat for Humanity for the 5 families that have qualified. So 61 families were first interested in this project. And so Habitat for Humanity, if you don't know this, is a global nonprofit. Habitat for Humanity is in all 50 states. Habitat for Humanity is in 70 countries worldwide. And it was started with 2 people, Millard and Linda Fuller out of Georgia. They had an idea. They had an idea to bring community service to people in Georgia, and then obviously it spread around the world. And here we are helping them make that promise still come true. And it's just truly amazing to have this organization in our community. I think about 2 years ago, we were at a housing authority Christmas party here in the community of Port Hueneme. And Maciel Kirlos is a man who used to be a cashier in one of the local stores here in Hueneme. He's a guy that I got to know, and we had a somewhat of a little friendship going. I saw Maciel at this Christmas party, and we were talking about life, and he said, "Hey, do you have any idea, or how do I start to begin the process to buy a home?" And I said, "Funny you should ask. There's this program coming together in the city of Port Hueneme. It's called Habitat for Humanity. And you never know when you give somebody information what they're going to do with it." And so Maciel introduced me to his son, Angelus. He's right over there. And we spoke and we talked, and I wanted to make sure they had all the information necessary to be a part of the process to be considered for a family here. So about 8 months later, maybe a little longer, he gave me a call and he said, "We made it." And I am so happy to know that. And it's not because of who he knows, it's because all the families that made it had to go through this process, a long process. It takes many hours, correct? Yeah, it does. All right, and you got to qualify. You got to show your commitment, and then eventually it gets whittled down to the 5 families that we have here. So I want to give everybody a big round of applause for sticking to it, for your fortitude and being a part of this process. And we are so happy. We are so happy to welcome you to the city of Port Hueneme, because I've spoken to the 5 families, and not all of you live in Hueneme currently. And so when you come and you live here and you make this your home, know that our chief of police, our city council, our city manager, we're all here to support you and make you successful in life. And that's what we in the city of Port Hueneme are all about: community, safety, and being involved in community service. And so I am beyond excited today, and I am so glad to be able to welcome the 5 of you families here to our community, and I can't wait to help. And Maciel, I want you to give me a call when your time for sweat equity comes, and I'll be here to help as well, and I'm sure others will love to help. So once again, I just want to thank everybody for being here. Darcy, you're the man. Appreciate you. Appreciate what you're doing for the community, not only this community, but the entire Ventura County. And I can't contain myself. I'm so happy that we are expanding our community positively today. And with that, let's give everybody a big round of applause. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mayor Gama. And thank you again to the city of Port Hueneme. They've just been an incredible partner so far, and we can't wait to finally break ground and get started. So now it's my pleasure to introduce one of our newest partner families, the Medina family. This is Dina, who is going to tell us her story and speak on behalf of some of the other families as well.
Well, good morning. My name is Dina, and that's my daughter, Saint. I am so happy to be here today. I would like to start out by giving my sincere gratitude for everyone that makes Habitat happen. We celebrate today the groundbreaking ceremony. And sorry, Darcy.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to be here today without everything that makes it possible for Habitat. The advocates, the leaders, the partners, the supporters, the volunteers, everyone that goes into making Habitat flourish and the communities thrive globally. The roots of Habitat go back to 1942, actually, and piggybacking off of you. Clarence Jordan was the first person who had a vision, and his vision was centered on noticing the economic struggle that people were going through and the hardship of instability. And he created a farm titled Kinanoa. And on that farm, he was able to help families prosper in a different way because he saw a different meaning in life. And that ended up flourishing globally with the Mollers, the Fullers. And it's just so amazing to be part of something that has been so inspired from the seeds that have now planted in Port Hueneme, Ventura. I'm originally from Santa Barbara, and I just feel so blessed. And I pinch myself that this is really happening. It's so amazing. What I know and what I believe about Habitat is that it is really a strengthened community, and because it thrives on helping people flourish and create their dreams, it's just really impactful to be part of something so special. And I know that I represent myself, who struggled becoming a single mom, having to find the best life for my daughter, struggling with different circumstances that hardship kind of played in, along with the other 4 families. We all have similar stories where we have really tried to create the opportunity to own a home and the disadvantages that have come through that. And now that we're standing here today, knowing that our lives will thrive in such a way where we will be part of something that is beautiful and sustainable is really powerful. Yeah, just the similar stories I've had with the 4 families I've talked to, we all have an agreement that we have strived so hard and worked so hard to be where we are. And it just feels so amazing that we actually now get to start fulfilling our dreams for our families and generations to come. And we've all faced instability, moving frequently, crowded areas, and we all have the passion and desire to work hard and be part of a partnership that is going to flourish. Habitat's labor of love believes that everyone deserves an equal opportunity, which starts with a home in order to build a healthier society. I believe that a home that has safety and stability and a good community creates health. And that is the entire package to have a fulfilling life that involves all those important qualities that will create the medicine for success. And I'm so happy that I get to be part of something that will brighten my daughter's future and have a community and neighbors that seem so amazing. And it's just so amazing to be part of something that I just feel so blessed about. One more thing. What I'm looking forward to most is just providing a brighter future. This will create happiness and contentment. Thank you again for the incredible opportunity that awaits us. And we celebrate the lives that have been transformed by Habitat's determination. We are so blessed that this opportunity will allow us to become the strongest versions of ourselves. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Dina. We're so excited to partner with you and your daughter. It's just such an exciting time. I'm sure you can all feel the excitement. I wanted to throw this out there. One of your new neighbors has joined us today via Zoom, Jenny, and she just wanted to welcome you to the neighborhood and welcome you home to Port Hueneme. So we're already forming a little community here. All right. Next, I would like to introduce our board secretary, Frank Blum, who's going to give a blessing.
First of all, I want to congratulate all of the families that are starting this next step to home ownership and an experience that will forever change their lives. But on behalf of the St. Max family and our Habitat to the Max ministry, I want to especially let Nora Alfaro know and Jose and Myra Rodriguez know how thankful we are to be able to sponsor them as our 12th and 13th Habitat families in Ventura County. And so now I ask you all if you would please join me in prayer. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. God, from whom every good thing takes its start and receives its steady and full growth, grant, we beg of you, that what we commence today may be carried to completion by the ever-present aid of your fatherly wisdom. For as is written in Proverbs, by wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. We give gratitude for the ones who have planned this housing project. Engineers, architects, designers, and project managers who brought forth dreams on paper. We ask for your blessings on all construction workers, volunteers, and contractors in making these visions into reality. May the favor of the Lord our God rest on them, establish the work of their hands, and keep safe all who work on building these homes. We ask you to especially bless the families that will work in the building of their homes, creating the foundation not only for their dwelling, but also for the raising of their families in a place that provides them with safety and security and overflows with love among all who live and enter there. Father, we humbly ask you to hear our petition for all of these blessings, which we request in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Frank. Beautiful. All right, so we are going to move back to the site where our 5 families, the Medina, Kirlos, Alfaro, Rodriguez, and Chavez families are going to receive their ceremonial shovels and hard hats. They're actually going to be using those hard hats though. If you'll stick with us for just a few more minutes as we gather them in the frame here, we're going to do something fun at the end.
Work hard and take pride in your home. Pay it forward to those that are less fortunate to you. Work hard and take pride in your community. Always look to others to help others less fortunate than you. And to the school-aged children, never give up on yourself. Work as hard as you can to become a better person, a better student, and know that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. And we are so excited to see you here today. And we want to see all of you be successful in life and be a strong partner in our community. And with that, let's start building these homes.
Let's give our families a round of applause.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Go off.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Exciting.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us on this special day. We can't wait to see you again soon. We miss you. We want to get you back on site. Thank you so much for your support and enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much.